just if I could identify any of the gunmen.
Because tell me, you actually saw the gunmen and they were firing at you and your group?
Yeah.
Describe that scene. And
well, me and my friend Chris were just out during lunch by the student parking lot, and we heard what sounded like firecrackers, and so we looked over and we saw some guys with guns creeping around a corner, and we thought it was like a senior prank or something. So we just kept watching to see what they were going to do, and we saw them shoot 3 kids, and so we started going back on the soccer field, and he looked at us and then he started shooting at us, and so we fell to the ground, and then we got back up after he stopped shooting, and we saw a guy in a white t-shirt throw some bombs or something on the top of the school.
Well, I'm afraid it is very sad news. The police chief, Tim McKenna, reported that one of the students that was shot has died. We don't know any names right now. We do know that 4 others are injured. There were 4 boys, 4 teenagers, and a girl. What police have been telling us is that very early this morning, around 7:30, a gunman had walked into the school, fired some shots in the cafeteria.
Before 2013, there was over 150 school shootings in the U.S. 74 school shootings have taken place since the tragic event at Sandy Hook Elementary School in 2012. That, on average, is 1 shooting every week. The shootings are still happening now, and we fear they will never stop. But the real question here is why? Why force violence into a place that is supposed to be a safe haven? President Obama has said himself that we've become numb to this. To expose a situation that's neglected in our nation, we will take you into a critical moment in Alice's life.
Alice is a senior in high school. The past 4 years have been the hardest for her. She's quiet, ignored, and struggles with her education as she is expected to tackle adult responsibilities but be treated as a child. This built up to stress, built up to impulsive actions, and built up to her breaking point.
Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms.
It's not just stress that pushes teens like Alice over the edge. The indifference of others, bullying, revenge, drugs, and mental illness, not to mention the responsibilities schools expect children to do, can injure anyone's spirit. The balance of homework, a social life, and wanting to have a successful future can damage anyone internally on how they feel about the relativity of their life and others. These factors have a tremendous influence on people and why they commit these heinous crimes. The importance of having a support system in life is critical, and even if you don't have one, it's good to try to find one. Your support system can be your family, friends, or even teachers and counselors at school. Relying on these people can save yourself as well as others from the clouding of your mind that one day just thinks that there is no reason to continue your life at all. These shootings are a distress call for America to help teens manage their stress so that teenagers don't ever have to resort to violence. No one should ever let stress overcome them, but allow themselves the ability to overcome the stress.